Describe that feeling where you say, like, I can tell when my heart wants to give. What does that feel like, and how does the circumstance show up? I think giving is extremely important, and I don't think
True.
people understand how much it impacts others and also what it's doing for you. And I think it's a way to experience heaven on earth. That feeling when you
Yes.
impact someone for the better, whether it's monetary giving, time, you give your reputation, you give clout, advice, or whatever, I think it's the greatest feeling on earth.
Yeah. It's the biggest dopamine rush
Yeah.
that you can get.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, it's almost like when the opportunity arises, you either feel gross or you feel let. It's not even like feeling good. It's sometimes, I'll notice, I won't even know if someone needs money. It's just a feeling of like you're passing by, you notice you have 100 in your pocket. Got it. I don't know what it is. But yeah, just finding those opportunities and giving wholeheartedly, but being smart and saying, if I give away all $6,000, I'm in the same spot. It's not forever. But I knew it's that knowing of like, if you give 800, you're going to be okay. Okay.
So you got to be realistic too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely realistic with my money, but it's also, you don't want to get to a point to where you don't give because you're worried you don't have enough,
Hmm.
because you're just projecting lack and you're just saying,
That's what you're putting out to
I
the
don't have it.
universe.
And so lack comes to you. And I want to be sure that I'm open and say, because there's been a lot of times where I was broke, homeless, and noticed someone needed money. And I had, maybe at that point, they don't have the belief that it will come to them again. But at that point, I did.
Hmm.
So I know this $100, which is massive. It's food for me. I know it'll come back. Here. And then you just give.
Hmm.
But without expectation.
Yes.
That's the biggest part. I noticed that anytime you give your time, your energy, your money to someone with expectation,
Resentment.
nothing comes out of it but resentment.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I've noticed a lot of that in content creation as well. I started giving content with expectation.
Huh.
And I went through
Describe
it.
that a little bit. What was the expectation with your content? Views?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got to a point, a really, really bad point mentally, maybe halfway into my, 2021, 2022, around there, where I was like, I would upload a video and it would perform how it performs, but I would be upset.
Hmm.
Be like, why is it doing this? Why is it not making money? It should do this. It should do that. These normally work. And I would get to a point, and I did that for a long time, a couple years, until one day I just took a step back and I was like, I'm not giving to give. I'm giving to receive. I was like, that's my problem.
Oh, wow. That's
Oh,
a brain blower.
yeah. And that wasn't until
Hmm.
3, 4 months ago. Like that recent. And I haven't looked at one video view. I don't know how much money I make. I don't know how they perform. I I went as far as to not read any comments either, just to get back to a place of good. And so my whole mentality has shifted to, I did this video because this is, source, energy, whatever, the universe, put it in my head. It sounded fun. I did it. I'm giving it.